What's up, my people, and welcome back to Obas Trending Gist, where we bring you the stories behind the headline. Today, we have a story that is part serious policy, part Nollywood level drama. President Bola Tinubu just launched a massive program to boost farming in Nigeria, but it's not the program itself that has everyone talking. It's two things. First, the president's very unique choice of words to describe farming, and second, the surprise appearance of a long-lost schoolmate from his controversial Chicago days, who just so happens to be a key player in the deal. Stick with me because this gist is hot. First, let's set the scene. Food scarcity is a major issue in Nigeria. The cost of food is skyrocketing. And for a country with so much fertile land, we are not producing nearly enough. So the government's focus on agriculture is a very serious and welcome development. On Monday, President Bola Tinubu launched the renewed Hope Agricultural Mechanization Program in Abuja, distributing over 2,000 advanced tractors and more than 90,000 specialized farming implements. The goal is to move Nigerian farming out of the 18th century and into the 21st, making it easier and more productive. But it was how the president described this plan that made everyone sit up. So, sit back and take a watch.
Well, we have here over 2,000 advanced tractors, 50 industrial-grade land preparation bulldozers, 12 fully equipped mobile workshops, 9,000 plus specialized farming implements. This equipment, when deployed, to empower mechanization and service providers, create job opportunities, make farmers easy and more sexy to our younger. You don't have to use 18th century method for a 21st century agricultural farming.
Did you guys hear that? Make farming more sexy for the youth. I have to admit, I never heard anyone describe tractors and bulldozers as sexy before, but I see his point. On a serious note, the idea behind it is solid. For too long, farming in Nigeria has been seen as backbreaking work with very little reward, something reserved for the old and the poor in the villages. To attract young, educated, and innovative people to the sector, you have to change that image. You have to show them that modern agriculture is about technology, business, and yes, making good money. It's about using a tractor with AC, not a cutlass under the hot sun. So, while the word sexy is funny, the intention to rebrand agriculture for a new generation is absolutely on point. But the sexy comment wasn't the only thing that raises eyebrow. The president then took a moment to celebrate a special friend in the audience. And this is where the story gets even more interesting. He included the man behind the Belarusian-Nigerian tractor deal. And it turns out they go way back.
To all of you, Alex was my very good neighbor and went to the same school with me in Chicago. Never did we dreamt that I would be in this position as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Alex will be a successful businessman from Belarus to bring about a very successful collaboration and bilateral relationship that will promote economic prosperity and future of our two countries. Alex, thank you very much for everything. I believe our university will be very, very proud that we are doing this here today.
An old schoolmate from Chicago State University, all the way from Belarus, now partnering with the Nigerian government on a multi-million-dollar deal. It's a beautiful story of old friends succeeding together. But you know us here at Obas Trending Gist, we always ask the next question. So who exactly is Alex Zingman? Well, my people, the gist is deep. Mr. Zingman is a prominent businessman from Belarus with deep ties with Africa. He is the honorary consul of Zimbabwe to Belarus and has been involved in supplying agricultural and military equipment to several African nations, including Zimbabwe and the Democratic Republic of Congo. However, his business dealings have not been without controversy. In Zimbabwe, the opposition party heavily criticized a deal he brokered for fire trucks, questioning the cost and lack of transparent tender processes. He was also briefly arrested in the DRC in 2021 over his dealings there before being released. So it seems this isn't just a friendly reunion, it's also a major business celebration. The man supplying the tractors for this sexy new agricultural revolution is an old schoolmate of the president. On one hand, it's a laudable initiative to mechanize our agriculture. We desperately need it. On the other hand, the key player is a controversial figure with personal ties to the president, which will naturally raise questions about transparency and due process. So, what do you guys think? Is making farming sexy the right way to inspire our youth? And what are your thoughts on the president's old Chicago schoolmate being the man behind this massive government contracts? Already, people are already talking about it. That's let me not just go to that side for now. Drop your thoughts below. I really want to hear what you think. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Obas Trending Gist, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the hot gist. Until next time, stay informed.